Alrighty, let's get in here. Okay, so we gotta sell these guys. I didn't do any resets between streams, so I kind of forgot to do that and then just left it alone. Okay, so Saffron's carpentry. Saffron. Have not bought fuel here yet today. I should keep in mind that I want to buy fuel from Saffron, just not this moment. Mainly because I want to be able to... You can put cauldrons in the base. Oh, probably because... Well, no, I assume this is waiting for a tier up. So, yeah, I guess... Interesting. Other than the money, I have the stuff for the shop front area. I do think... I did some testing, a little bit of testing. I do think we're going to go for that 100% stress achievement real fast. As I realize I forgot to crack open my drink. Hi, buddy. Hey, you just wake up from a nap. So, let me look at my... Do I have any... This is a tonic, right? But they're... Oh, no. Less on tonics. Wait, no. What are my traits today? Good sensation traits has more impact. Increased value for tonics. Oh, there's an increased value for tonics, but he decreases the value for tonics. So they just negate each other. Although his might be more of a negative than this was an increase. So that's why tonics just went so... Hi, buddy. Get your claws out my chair. He keeps doing that. He keeps clawing into the chair. Alright, so we're waiting on these, right? I didn't do any of my writing down stuff. Okay, yes. I'm trying to pick up where we were, figure out where we left off last time. Okay, so I think we send mint out and then we do a sale. No, I'm going to do the stress level thing first. It doesn't matter. I'm going to resetting to this save before it matters. Okay, so we just opened shop. And then the goal here is to actually... this one's actually going to be kind of hard. Can I just... The question is, what happens if I just end turns, not play anything? I just start gaining stuff. Okay. Okay. I'm going to gain 8 stress here, right? Because of the debuff. Okay, cool. And then ending turn... Okay. I think this is working, I think. And then I gain stress from these things. Just because I don't want to feel like I'm completely and utterly failing myself. Draw 3 cards. Can I make it so I can get one more turn out of this? No. I'm just going to do that and see what happens. Okay. 17 from the first one. That's nice. Okay. Right, I gotta skip these dialogues. Oh wow, two stress cards first turn, but I get to draw 3 cards. If this was an actual thing, it'd be rough. If this was me actually trying to play. Thankfully, I manage my stress levels better than this so far, so that's nice. But yeah, right now we're trying to get that 100% stress. Stress me out, my guy. Let's captivate, because I can. In turn. Okay. Oof. Okay. 31%. Captivate. Give me one more turn. I have nothing else to give me one more turn, huh? Okay, but I am going to get 8 here. 41. Nice. 46 because I failed. Okay. It feels bad to fail to try and fail Quinn. Feels kind of off. I have now confirmed though that every time I start a sale thing, it's randomized characters. It's not the same. Guess what? It's me. Hello and welcome, Fred. Your guy is not here, and your guy will not be showing up today because Rowan is out camping. So Rowan doesn't even have service to watch stream. And if I didn't have to work on the last day that they'd be camping, I'd probably be out there with them. Right now, we are purposefully failing to do encounters because we're trying to get our stress level to 100 for an achievement. Oh, look at all those stress cards. So nice right now. But hello and welcome. How are you doing today? Yeah, give me that 6%. 82, we're almost done. 87, 13 more percent. If I can just get one more shop encounter. That's all. We're about to get an achievement. Oh. What happens to those potions? I don't know. I'll check after I lose these ones. Because did they just go back in here and I have to reshelve them? Open shop. I'm doing good, good. Who the heck? Picky professional? Oh. I only got stress cards. Stress is a slippery slope in this game is what we've been learning doing this experiment, by the way. There we go. Reach 100% stress with Sylvia. Sylvia needs a break. Sylvia takes the rest of the day off. Stress has been reduced to 0. Interesting.
Now, where did I put that dustpan?
We'll skip this. No! Well, now I know.
Sorry to barge in like this.
No, Cool. Give 1 greater mana potion to Zid. That's good to know. Cool. Okay, I gotta get to the menu, so I gotta go to the next day. 12, 13, but we're gonna go back. Alright, was finally able to game to...
automated broom and mop spell.
Was finally able to get a game to work, sorta, and the sorta is enough to get me happy. Like a game you're making, or a game you're playing / installing / something or other. I am Supreme Watcher with a 50 stream streak. Congratulations. And we got that achievey.
Sylvia, hi, I'm Luna. It is a real... But are you
Oh my goodness.
the opportunities that your victory is bringing your way?
Are we flirting right now? Because I'm kind
I can double check this right now.
Ha! All that and TLDR, it gives you an advantage. And I would like to humbly suggest that you enjoy having one of those.
It would be a nice change of pace.
I knew you'd see the sense.
Cool. Good to know,
I can see the wisdom in that.
that okay, cool. So many things just happened, but I'm going back, so, settings, there we go, that's what I want. Return to title. Confirm. There we go. Well, now we know that at the end of the day we run into Sid. And at the beginning of the next day we get Luna. Which are, I think it's like those two and like one other character. And then we've unlocked all the characters. So, Cormac. The guy who we're competing against now. He's the last one we unlock, I'm pretty sure, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Video game I'm playing. And now thanks to that, I have an evil gay jock son to be proud of. All right. Well, there you go. All right. Now we're actually going to do stuff. Travel. Let's go check out Baptiste. I can't invest? I must have already invested this morning. Okay. Then travel ultimate. Adventure. Adventure is out there. I think I had talked at the end of last stream. I watched the end of last stream just to make sure. I talked at the end of last stream about having meant to go out here. And that reduces all that, so... That's what? 10 plus 9, so 19. You'll need 1 health potion. And 1 mana potion. These have the bad traits, so we'll just do that one. Okay, yeah, this is technically failure, so we'll use it. It'll give us the plus 15 sight, which means more loot. Test. What game is it, if I may so ask? Oh, I didn't know I could see how much XP. I can see how much XP Mint gets. That's nice. Okay. That's... Oh, look at that. Large loot. Embark. I don't have anything to feed to you, right? Yeah, I did that at the end of last stream. Crusader Kings 3 mod. I see. I see. Okay, I know that I used a lot of desert. Was it? Wait, no. Was it desert metal? I think it was desert metal. No. I used glass ore. Right? I can check. Back to the potions. Brew. This one was desert metal, and this one was glass ore. Okay. I should take pictures of these so that I can look at the pictures later and be like, that's the potion recipe I did for that. I gotta do it again. Okay. This one specifically took me way too much tinkering. It's still prone to crashing, but I was at least able to get it to a point where it can run instead of immediately crashing, as it has been for a while. That's very fair. Modding games be like that sometimes. Alright, we're going to open shop and actually try and sell stuff now. Roxanne, charmed, I'm sure. Help a lady out. I'll accept it, because getting the ×2 doesn't matter. Like, I'll get 2 of the potions no matter what. That's a pretty good price for 2 potions, even if they are the graders. So I'll accept it. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't know how rough those ones are realistically. Let's do this, that. Wow, look at that. I busted through the shield and got that high. And turn. Does this block? I wish shield blocked debuffs, because that sucks. Do that first. Let's draw 3 cards. Darn. Okay, let's pump up, press the attack. Increase patience, brace ourselves, pump up, and turn. We'll gain 2 stress. We'll have 2 turns left, or 2 patience left. I just need one good... I can open with a Captivate. I can keep my guard up. And I can muscle memory. There we go. I downloaded a sub mod that brought down the resolution to more demanding, on more demanding assets would help a lot. Right, because you're still running on like older computer, right? I ran into a hero who had an interest, who had the nicest things to say about this shop. I can feel the magic coming off of this one. Oh, you're gonna... Okay. I keep starting with schemes, which is interesting. We're gonna... I think I'm gonna start with that because I want to get those shields to block that stress. And then I think I'm gonna press the attack. Let's scheme to draw 3 cards. I can Captivate, muscle memory, pump up. I'm going to save the patience on this because I have enough shield. It's going to disappear at the end of turn, and so will that sympathy. Okay. It does suck that he just, like, lowers the price of our thing. I don't like it when that happens. We're going to go ahead and sympathy. Blitz. Enthusiasm. Close it out. There we go. I got my laptop. Oh, right. You're playing on a laptop. Almost forgot about that fact. I got my laptop in 2019, which I imagine is mostly the fact that it's a laptop. That's the issue. Yeah, probably, if we're being honest. Good morning, good morning. Let's get this day started. And this looks pretty great if the price is right. Oh, right, I have stress. I gotta worry about stress cards. You'll be gaining a shield and reducing interest. Okay, let's do this. Let's gain some sympathy first. Wait. Oh, it wasn't played first, so it doesn't give me any sympathy. Okay. Raise interest by 4. And then we'll do that. I think I'm going to get rid of Brace Yourself and replace it with a different card that gives me some shield. And turn. I'm glad that that just gave me tension, but then they gave me uncertainty, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. I can either get 2 patience or... Okay. Let's do that. Pump up. Blitz. Let's see what we get next turn, and if we don't get it, we'll close deal. If we don't get a good hand, we'll close deal. I had the I saw the stupidest thing earlier. Oh, I don't know how much is going to be after this, so the pump it up to... Okay, I gotta have an idea. Do this. Do that. Do that. It was enough. It was enough to finish it. I'm so glad I learned that tip from freaking YouTube.
That's all of them for now.
That I do not have to worry about running out of patience if I just max them out on the same turn. Okay. Made some money. Our brews should be done. But I was looking through our YouTube thing, and one of the streams got copyright struck because I had the Horizon music playing, but it wasn't from like, you know, Sony or anything like that. I got copyright struck, which, you know, it was the actual game audio playing. I got copyright struck by somebody's cover over in Russia. That wasn't the cover, but there's no like dispute button that says not what they were claiming it to be. And I did not know what the proper thing to select on YouTube would be in that scenario, so I didn't do. I just clipped out the like I did even safer and clipped out even more of it than I needed to, because it was all only because the copyright struck it because it was during the intro where it's just the starting soon screen and I was not talking yet. And that's why they copyright struck it, is because you could just hear the raw audio for 30 seconds, even though it wasn't even their cover. It was just the game. It was so dumb. So, another one lightly edited, I suppose. Another stream lightly edited. Because it's missing the first 45 seconds of waiting for the stream to start, which isn't a terrible thing. Let's bottle these potions up, though. Come on, one more. Darn it. Oh, but it has one good trait, and that's really nice. Except YouTube's copyright system is dumb and continues to be dumb. Agreed. Can I get lucky on this one? Come on, come on. Yes! That one qualifies for the thing. And it has these, which means it should be easier to sell. Yeah, these increase the value. So because I'm not worrying about trying to... These are more important since I am worried about trying to get increased value because I'm going to be selling them during the thing compared to his. So that's good. We got that done. Okay, so I have to make those... I have to make that the speed potion again, right? So let me look at my pictures. I believe that one was the speed potion recipe. Speed. Minor speed. It's one yellow, one blue, so it was 2 of these guys, so I'll need to buy more glass ore. 1 work water pearl. 1 frog leg. I'll need to buy more frog legs. And 2 sacks of slime. There we go. 1 to 1. Oh, and then I used fuel. We'll take this down to 2 hours again. Am I going to sell during this next hour? No, I'm going to hang out to reduce stress. So let's just reduce it down to 3 hours. Yeah. Yes, because I'm going to spend 1 hour hanging out with somebody. Now I got to figure out what I'm doing here. What's the freaking ice potion recipe? 1 to 1 red and blue. Okay, interesting. So, okay, before I forget, I gotta... Doesn't matter if I start this now or later, because buying ingredients doesn't take time. Travel. Gwen. Shop. I need not desert metal. I need this stuff. Let's buy 5 of it. Let's buy your 1 frog leg, I suppose. Okay, I think that the positive overrides the negative. So, like, if I have a positive one, it takes that over the negative one. This bubble ooze feels like it might be important for something later, so I'm gonna buy it since there's only 1. And I'm also gonna buy these mark water pearls. Okay. Return. Gift. Okay, so I can gift people. I set my notebook is covered up over here. It's covered up by the book that I showed off last time. Okay, I do have him written down, so let's go look at his list. Okay, you liked slime. cheapest slime thing I have is this guy. No string attached, really. And then Baptiste likes flowers. So what? I think this is the cheaper flower, right? Yeah. And then Muck Tuck likes fish. And I never wrote down anything for gift. This is apparently the river calamari is apparently the easiest gift to give you. I assume it's the cheapest fish. Quinn. Did Quinn, did Baptiste, did Muktuk. Saffron is plant, and mint is bone. Mint is not here. I should have thought about that. Saffron, though, is plant, so we'll go do saffron next. I feel like I had another conversation topic to talk about during stream today. This is plant, right? Is the Fayberry or the... I think the Fayberry is cheaper, so I'll do the Fayberry. Okay. Travel to... I'll have to look up Roxanne's real fast. But let's travel to Quinn real quick. I do want to check the prices on what are cheaper between Fayberry and Mandrakes and stuff. Okay, Fayberry is slightly cheaper. So it'll be good to just keep stocked up on those a little bit. And then those cost 13. Those cost 21. So yeah, these are the better of the flower gifts. Do I have anything that in here that is just like bone? In the... Oh, I guess these only cost 5, huh? Or 6? Or no, I have 10% off, so they cost 6, but I get them for 5. Let's just spend 50 and stock up on gifts for mint there. Oh, right. I should probably buy a few more of these as well. Let's only buy, like, 2. Okay. Oh, no. It costs, like, 200 to do Saffron's thing, huh? Let me double check that. $270. Okay. I'll do that upgrade after this sales period. Let's look up what Roxanne likes, though, and give her a gift. Do. Roxanne's favorite type of ingredient is gems. Make sure I spell Roxanne correctly in my notes. But gems are some of the most expensive ingredients, so that kind of sucks. You know what? In fact, since gems is her favorite ingredient, I will go look for the cheapest gem real fast. And make sure that that's what I'm giving her. Because that's a mineral, or that's an ore. I think it's going to be this, right? Yeah, pixie dust diamond. Which means I should buy some. Just buy all the available ones. Go back to Roxanne. Give her the pixie dust diamond. Gift. Is this a gem? That's a mineral. Pixie dust diamond. Ooh, it sparkles. Oh, there's a rank up. This ought to be good. I didn't want to try and do her voice right now.
I've hit the ground running with my new enterprise, but cash flow is still a minor issue. Care to help me box up a few things for the pawn shop? Unless you'd rather just stand there and gawk.
Roxanne. Sylvia helps Roxanne sort through a pile of junk. She has one box labeled keep, the other one labeled sell. Roxanne is clearly unsentimental. Everything ends up in the cell box. There are men's trousers, a beard trimmer, a signet ring with a stylized letter O.
Wait a minute. Is this my uncle's stuff you're planning to sell?
Whatever gave you that idea?
This broom polo trophy for most combative player has my uncle's name right on it.
Well, now I see where you got your argumentative streak.
Oh, whatever. It's not like I was using any of this.
And I don't want to be tripping over Oswald's old junk any more than you do.
I could certainly use a bit more elbow room down here. And yet, I shouldn't like to get too comfortable. It's more than a little embarrassing, you know, running a business out of someone else's basement.
Oh, this is... I looked at the wrong one. Who cares what people think?
Ah, who cares what people think? If they judge you, it's more a reflection on them.
Bravo, Sylvia! I dare say I agree with you. Although in our line of work, we do have to at least pretend to give a care. After all, the key to a successful sale often comes down to making your customer feel welcome, wanted. Butter them up with a bit of flattery and they'll open their wallets. Believe me.
Ooh, this would be good for a combo finisher, because what this is basically increases the price by 15%. So you play this and then you close out the sale.
Yeah, I can do that.
It fits well in a specific build for this game.
It's a little bit manipulative, isn't it?
Ah, you're catching on. Who says you can't teach an old slob new tricks?
No one. Literally no one says that.
Regardless, I think you'll agree that such pearls of
I
wisdom
forgot.
are worth a few square feet of basement. Not to mention the access.
What's that?
Skill in the craft.
There we go.
And I assure you, this time around,
Of course I forgot.
the services I'm offering are legitimate.
So wrapped up in all the copyright stuff right before stream that this happened. Tell me
Why
more.
weren't you using these skills to begin with?
Frankly, the margins on potion making are better. Enchanting requires a plethora of ingredients, usually rare ones. Whereas when you're making potions, you can simply throw any number of things into a pot.
That might be true if you're making a fake potion. The real thing is more complicated than that.
Sure, you know the difference. The average consumer, not so much. In fact, it's thanks to my talent for enchanting that I was able to fool so many for so long. My potions were a little more than water and dyes, but the bottles they came in, oh, that's where the real magic was all along. So just imagine the results you could get combining my skills with your own. But go on, imagine it. I'll wait.
You've won me over, hottie.
Won me over, hottie.
I confess I'm feeling enchanted already.
If you want
Why
to
do her most cringy lines be the
I'll
lines
try
that
growing your
work?
marriage. Now focus, please. My eyes are up here. It occurs to me that despite my better judgment for the time being, we're in this together. As long as I'm operating out of your basement, I will benefit from your success. And vice versa.
I forgot to brew that thing for
So let's put
Roxanne.
all the nastiness away and try to
next
get
time.
along, shall we?
Yeah, I was never really all that nasty though, was I?
Dear thing, if this arrangement is to have any chance of working, you really must stop setting up such tantalizing put-downs.
All right. I'm there already, that's why. Is there anything I want? I think these just raise value by 5%. So I'm going to leave that alone for now until I get to where 5% on a potion value is a big deal, I suppose. Because at the current level of what I'm selling, 5% is like nothing. Arrange potions. And then I want to put in actual potions, not enhancers right now, so... Mana potion, mana potion. These are greater mana potions, which is nice. Mana potion. Save some of those since I have so many mana potions. And then this is the ice tonic. Additional 5% for tonics. I don't actually know how this thing works. The display shelves. I'm going to do that just because it matches and it's not a decreased price for tonics at the moment. Okay. Brew. Should I try and brew that potion for frickin' Roxanne? She wants the Sparkling Eyes one. In a health potion. Excuse me. Oof. Okay. So first I got... Okay. I almost forgot that I can sort again. So I need it to have A... If I click A and B, is it just going to be... Okay. Okay, that's the wrong... Okay. I can get it to have that. I can use that to just boost the numbers real fast. Okay. Okay. I have nothing that has the site and B in it. I don't know if having the bad... Okay, actually, you know what? What was the one that I needed? Okay, this will complicate the math, but I can do this. Okay, so I need how much to get me up to... I need 54, so I need 24 green specifically. Wait a second. I can just do that. Or maybe I do this and this, because I think that'll make sure that I have both those good traits. Okay, but I do need to make sure that this rank goes up, so... Oh, I need to get rid of that. Okay. Do any... Okay. Okay, that'll guarantee it because it's perfectly balanced. Cool. Does it need to... Did it need to have like a star or anything? No. Okay. And it's going to take, what, 4 hours to brew? Let's take that down to 3 hours, right? Because that's what I have the other one at. Yeah. Cool, cool. Okay. So we're going to go hang out with somebody. Who do I hang out with? Let me check my deck real fast. Let me see where I'm at with parts. Oh, I got to rank 2 with you. Right, because I got 2 is better than 1. I also wanted to take out... This is the one, right? Brace yourself. And you're the one that usually gives me shield. I have all your shield cards in my deck, though. Okay. Subvert could be good. What did Distracted do again? Masks the potion's bad traits. That actually could be good because of the fact that... What does Closeout do? raised by 9. Oh, this is just a better version of closeout in general. So let's get rid of the closeout and put in the sleights of hand. Maybe I could put in a saffron thing now. Raise interest by 1 for every current point of patience is a really good start of barter thing, but pretty bad in the long term. I'm thinking guided thought, raise interest by 5, decrease stress by 1. Might be the way to go for now. Because the idea is I got rid of the shield, but I need something to keep continuing to block stress. Or I could do craftsmanship, where I can increase the price of the potion by 3 just base. Which is also good, and it only costs 1 to do. I could try and do the plant the seed strategy again. Which, if I remember correctly, yeah, raises the interest by 8 at the start of a customer's turn once the seed happens. The problem is it takes 3 turns for the seed to happen. Oh, wait. Did I misunderstand how this card works? Does this happen every single turn that it raised by 8? Did I miss that? This card might be way better than I thought it was. If it just raises the interest by 8 every turn. Let's put that back in the deck. I'm going to watch it when I play it next time. We'll save the deck. I wish I could have multiple deck builds in this game. I'm kind of sad that I can't have multiple deck builds that I could easily, like, swap between. Okay. Travel. We're going to hang out with... There was a build that I saw, but it required a higher tier for Saffron. Like a deck build that was like endless and like you like could guarantee winning with it. But it required to be higher tier with Saffron. I even saved it. It was a video and it was somebody demonstrating how they did it in the thing. It just takes an absurdly long time. They also started with like a terrible, because the thing that they were trying to demonstrate in the video was that they could take the lower tier potion of the same type and win against one of the upper bosses in the like competition thing with the build that they had done. You could do the same thing way easier with like a higher tier potion. But it required Saffron to be pretty high, and it required the person we'll meet at the end of this day to be like maxed out. Okay. Hang out. We're just gonna enjoy the silence. Quieting the mind still doesn't come naturally to Sylvia. She makes an effort, however, and though her mind races, her body is still. So you've made progress. I knew you would. Sylvia feels a little closer to Saffron and mildly less stressed. Alrighty. That means we can go say hi to Mint again. And we can make sure to give Mint her unicorn horn. There's the loot. Some desert metal and glass ore. Very nice. And more frog legs. She brought us all the ingredients we needed. And sweet, sweet cactus. Very nice, very nice. I don't have to buy the cactus now. Okay. And then Golem's Eye Diamond. Alright, alright. That's green and yellow, which is a combo for a potion. I don't remember which one off the top of my head now. Hello? I saw... we've had a small gnat problem because I think while we had made something and some of it ended up down the drain. And we weren't paying attention. No, what it was is that we had our rice cooker. We had forgotten rice in there, and some gnats had moved into there, and then they got into the bottom of our sink. And yeah, we've been dealing with them. I think we got most of them gone now. It's just like there's a couple of stragglers who just haven't died off yet. Okay, we're not hanging out yet. Let me look at the adventure. One of these guys... Is it the water requires, yeah, the frost resist. Which this is 8 points of frost resist, which that would be 14, 15, 16, 27. That would make you 34. And then you'd need 6, which is just a greater mana potion. We give you these ones, because these ones can technically cost more, I think. $72 and $51. These ones cost less? This one costs less? Interesting. No, I guess the stars probably do more to boost the price than the debuffs do to decrease it, potentially. I don't know. Oh, I don't have the money for this. Ah! I wanted to send her out. I wish I could test it. A bug invasion is a memorable way to close out this apartment, for sure. Granted, we've been dealing with a bug invasion because there's ant problems here. What does this do? Reduces the time required to complete the current adventure by 3 time slots? So wait, if I were to put that in like... Okay, let's not do the... Let's pretend I was doing this one. Okay, it would reduce it down to 1. Good to know. That's what I wanted to know. I don't know if I'm going to sell these yet, or if I'm going to just use them for these. I do have one more poison cure, which I'd probably use here. And then I do that, because I need to, because that's what, 14, 19, 24, 28. Yeah, that'll do it, though. And then 1 mana potion. Potion of Common Sight. Does this not raise her... That greater fire potion is very nice. Although... with that and one of these... Well, could I... What is that? 14? 19. Like, that could get me over there if I do this combo. Instead of the big health. I could save the big health for a different adventure. And then I have to do a mana potion no matter what at this point, because her mana just isn't high enough. Then sight for the extra loot. Let's do it. We'll do another Bone Wastes run, and then... Oh, wait. I didn't even see... Does she only get adventuring experience once per day? Is that how that works? I don't know. I'll have to keep that in mind. You know what? I want to diversify what I'm getting from Mint, so we will do this. And it was boom, 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 right? Yeah, I had 7, and those boosted by 17, so that wouldn't have worked. Cool. Embark. I'll report back ASAP. See you tomorrow. Okay, I did Baptiste's thing, I did Muktuk's thing. I think it's time to do another sale cycle, and then we'll buy our upgrades so that we have a second shop thing to do. But yeah, we've had ant problems in this apartment for a while. So bug invasion, not new, sadly. I have things brewing. They won't be done for... okay, yeah, a sale period. One of them is hoping for that, and then I got to do that soon. This is for Roxanne. Let me check something real quick. That was... This can hold 8 ingredients. And way more Magiments. The next time I brew this potion, I'm going to try and see if I can boost this just a little higher. I don't know why I didn't try, because I think at least a couple of these ingredients, I think, equal each other. Like one's 18 and the other's 18 or something like that. So I'm going to try that again, maybe, if it doesn't go through. Did my deck balancing, brewing, mince out. Yeah, open shop. If this place is good enough for the local heroes, I'm into it. Make me an offer I can't refuse. Well, let's plant the seed. Oh, this is risky. She has a low patience. So enthusiasm is not the way to go here. In fact, I think I'm just going to intern. Of course, I drew both my sleight of hands. Man, this is a tough cookie. Let's scheme. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I think what I do here is I build rapport. Do I press the attack or do I keep my guard up? I don't think I'm going to get enough to get the next thing. I do vaguely remember that this has bad traits, so let's just do sleight of hand. It'll raise the potion price by that. Yeah, okay. Order plows an outcome. Thanks, come again. Who's next? It's Baptiste! Alright, let's muscle memory, pump up, and enthusiasm immediately. Because that'll really get him up there. Okay. Let's plant the seed just in case. Let's press the attack and see what I can get. Okay, pump up. Keep guard up. Keep guard up. End turn, and then the hope here. Okay, that does do it at the beginning of turn. Okay, cool. Okay, and then the hope is, yeah, a build rapport. Oh, wait. No, it was the wrong one. It wasn't the one I thought it was. Oh, that sucks. That was the freaking wrong card. I thought it was Captivate. That freaking messes with me so much. Let's just do the Captivate to get the second Patience. And then intern. Because he'll just lose that shield. Okay. See, and now we build rapport. We're gonna play all the cards here. We're gonna muscle memory, plant the seed, and pump up. Intern. can't believe I messed up that Baptiste sale. I played the wrong... I thought that was a captivate. I would have played a sleight of hand instead. Let's... press the attack first. Keep our guard up. Pump up. I think sleight of hand will probably finish us off. I lose after this turn anyways, so... There you go. We did get finished off there with that, though.
That's all of them for now.
I cannot believe I messed up that Baptiste one. Travel. I think Mint's still out, right? Yeah. So this is about a hangout to reduce stress, but it's also about the brew. We'll bottle our health potion first. No, the negative overrode the positive? Huh. I wonder if I had more negative things than I did positive things, or what? I wonder... I really do wonder how that works exactly. Okay, but now the question is, can I turn... Okay, I can turn these in, though. Because they just need to have the positive trait. It doesn't matter if it also has the negative one. That's not too bad, though. And I made more money than I probably would have, even with bartering there. Let's clear our filters there. And then let's also bottle up these guys. And let's see if we get that extra, the nice extras. We did. We got it. Cool. So there's that. And now we need the greater ice tonic. And then I want to make a mana potion. I do not remember what quality they wanted in the mana potion. Green and yellow, which is B and C. Want to do that mystify? Sure. Eventually, we're gonna catch up, and we're gonna have to have other conversation topics. Oh, right. These are only the ones that have both. So let's do 2 golem eyes. This is the best way to get just B's and stuff with B's and C's. And then okay. What was the one that was this? So I could put in that for B, right? That one gave me that. That for a C, but then I need to get 8 more there? Or 6 more there? 6 more on C. I know that one of these does 6 for C. Or do I only have one that does 8 for C? No. I was like, at least one of them does. I will find a way. We'll find something else to talk about. Or I'll remember the conversation topics I want to bring up in the first place. You never know. Alright, let's... What does this... What if I just fill this up with these? Where does that bring us to? Here? Oh, I'm unbalanced, though. Where did I... Was I right? Did I need 8? And I just did my math wrong? Oh, but that does bad breath. So maybe I just do 2 of these. And because it's perfectly balanced, I guarantee the 2 additional stars, which will tear me up, and then I just gotta hope for the last one. I think this is what they wanted. Do I... Oh, you know what? I can just... Instead of doing that... Okay, I got an idea. We're gonna return. We're gonna save. We're gonna see what they wanted, and then we'll go back. I don't regret anything I've done so far, so we're gonna just overwrite the save. End day.
No.
We're gonna skip all this again. It's just a greater mana potion. Okay. I didn't have to worry about those. Okay, cool. Next day, we're gonna get all this stuff again. We'll actually listen to the dialogue next time.
I should really learn.
Sylvia, huh? But are you ready to seize the opportunities that your victory?
Are we flirting?
TLDR, it gives you an advantage. And I would like to humbly suggest that
It would be a nice change of pace.
I knew you'd.
I can see the wisdom.
I know, right?
We are getting to another achievement spot soon, which is nice. Start day. So they just wanted a mana thing. Settings. Return to title. I don't actually know of a different way to load game. Continue this one. Okay, so I just need to brew a mana potion. Which means I just need that. Okay. A mana potion. Green and yellow. A greater mana potion specifically. So let's just boom. 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 Yeah, let's do 3 of those. And then, do I have... This is an 18 green. Do I have an 18 yellow somewhere? I do. It's the sack of slime. And then what if I just boom, boom? And because it's perfectly balanced, I guarantee here and I guarantee the tier up. And then I want to reduce the brew time. This will make it so that if I come back tomorrow morning, I can do one sell period, and then it'll be ready here. Brew. Okay. And then in this one, now that I think about it, what are the Magimen counts? That one's 255, and this one's 240. Interesting. Okay. In this one, we're going to do that ice potion. So, this guy. I need 1 red and blue. Interesting. So, I need to do that. So, I only have red and blue stuff, which limits my potion ingredients quite a bit. I do have a red 12 and a blue 12. Both with good trades, which is nice. But I need that value to be much higher. I don't have like a... I don't have anything that's higher blue and lower red, do I? Other than this glass ore. So if I were to like... Oh, I have... Wait, when did I get this Ghostlight Bloom? I don't remember that. Why is this... Oh, I don't like that. That shows me the price is down based on the whole this. Okay. Let me think here. So if I raise... If I put one of these in, that raises it by 12. So if I did it like this, that's 30. So I just need to figure out how to, in 4 ingredients... Oh wait, I need a greater one, don't I? Ooh, okay. But in 4 ingredients, I need to get exactly 30. Which that would do 20. That would do 20 in 3. If I'm okay with a bad one, I could do a Swamp Octopus for 24 and a Fayberry for 6, and that would balance them back out again. Which gets me to the common ice tonic. But then in 2 ingredients that are perfectly balanced, so I'd need to do like a 12 and a 12 or an 18 and 18. How much does 18 do again? Like if I did that. Did I do an ice tonic earlier and then I messed it up? Because I see I have the common ice tonic. That wasn't one of the pictures I had earlier, right? Those were for the other 2 potions. What did I do for my first ice tonic recipe? This is where I wish we had like a how you did it in the past tab somewhere, like a brewing history tab. Because I'd love to remind myself what combos I did in the past, you know? Like, I wish I could click into here and be like, what did I do to brew this in the past? Because this guarantees that I go up to the greater, but it does not guarantee that I get the 1 star. So I think what I'll do is, again, I'll just use a wood to reduce it to 3 so that after 1 sales period I got it. I have the save right before this now, right before I brewed these potions. So I can just brew this, and then when I accept it, I can see what the thing is. I should take a picture of that pot, though, real fast. I'll take a picture of both these pots real quick. That way I know what I used for these 2, so I can just throw them back in real fast. Alright. Let's see. To finish off the day, we're going to hang out with somebody again. I'm trying, you know what? I'm going to pull up that YouTube video on my phone real quick. Because the combo that I saw was in the description of it. Hello, neither of those are YouTube. Let's mute YouTube real fast. Me. Playlists that I've made. Scroll down to the last thing I added to it, because that was this video. Honestly, no, no, stop. I don't want your frickin' ads. Skip. Okay, there we go. Paused. Oh, am I gonna have to like pour through the frickin' comments section to find this again? Oh, okay, here it is. It was Zed. I needed craftsmanship. Press the attack. Think, Sylvia, think. Tranquility from max friendship with Saffron. Captivate, flatterate, regulate breathing. Okay, yeah, Saffron's the Like Zid when I get them, but Saffron's the target now. Hangout. Oh, it's because I hung out with you two recently, huh? Okay, then we will do Muck Tuck. Weightlifting. Now it's time for episode 66. Vox Machina continue to explore the new city in an attempt to find the next magic item. In the process, they make a powerful ally. This episode features continuations of the lessons regarding how to guide your players to stay on track while giving them the space to explore and have fun, as well as discuss the pitfalls of large parties. Indeed, indeed. Sylvia pushes herself to lift just a little bit more than before. She's able to complete 10 reps of a weight-labeled small cat before her arm gives out. I have lifted a cat pirate or two in my day. They like to perch on broad shoulders such as these. Sylvia feels a little closer to Muck Tuck and mildly less stressed.
Now, where did I put that dustpan?
And now we will go through and actually listen to this conversation.
Hey, sorry to barge in like this. Can I hang out in here for a minute? I'm trying to give somebody the slip.
Yeah, of course. I'll put up my clothes sign and lock the door behind you.
That's good of you.
Are you in some kind of trouble? Should I call the guard?
It's nothing serious. Just some guy with a camera. And no respect for a person's privacy. But hey, this is a cool shop. Dig the whole vibe.
Thanks. I'm Sylvia, and this is my place.
Right on, Sylvia. I've always been so impressed by potion makers. That's a skill I just don't have.
I'm guessing you're some kind of performer? You've got the look.
Guessed it in one. Yeah, I'm a bard. I've been playing at the Heroes Guild. It's the most fun I've had in ages. Demanding work, though. Heroes get rowdy between quests. Between that and staying one step ahead of nosy journalists, I'm practically asleep on my feet.
Well, you're welcome to rest here as long as you need.
I appreciate that. Seriously. But it looks like the coast is clear out there. And I've got to get back to the guild hall before Baptiste takes the stage with his amateur ventriloquism routine. Thanks for letting me hide out. That was cool of you, Sylvia. I hope I'll see you around.
She was nice, and clearly juggling too much. I can relate. I bet a mana potion would be just the pick-me-up she needs.
Alright, and then I can just give her a mana potion. Nice. I brewed those mana potions. I have plenty. I'm gonna have so much so many mana potions saved up. Hey, I made money. I forgot to buy the upgrade. Thankfully, they happen instantaneously. And I just hung out with people, so it doesn't matter.
I should really learn that automated broom and mop spell.
Is that not what this is?
Sylvia, hi, I'm Luna. It is a real pleasure to meet you.
That's the warmest welcome I've had in a long time.
It's no less than you deserve. I mean, I saw you at the competition. The whole town did. Cool under pressure, knowledgeable and confident. I'm talking about you, FYI. But, are you ready to seize the opportunities that your victory is bringing your way?
Are we flirting right now? Because I'm kind of into it.
Ha! All that and funny too? You are the full package, Sylvia. As for me, I'm here in my capacity as founder and sole proprietor of Rapta's newest, best, and boldest marketing agency. Now, I know what you're thinking. Do I even need marketing, Luna? I'm killing it without resorting to your absurd tricks, Luna. Shut up about marketing and take a day off before you crash and burn, Luna! Well, I'm biased, I know. But I still think marketing is the right choice for your business. Rapta's economy is in constant flux. It's total chaos. At least, it appears to be. Getting the right message out there at the right time? TLDR, it gives you an advantage. and I would like to humbly suggest that you enjoy having one of those.
It would be a nice change of pace. Being the underdog gets old.
I knew you'd see the sense in it.
Well, you certainly make a compelling pitch.
Aw, thanks. Anyone who's selling anything should refine their elevator pitch, you know? Start strong and the sky's the limit.
Elevator pitch. It's an opener. Drawn in an opening hand. Can only be played at the start of a transaction. Raise interest by 4. Apply sympathy for 1 turn. Interesting. So this always gets drawn in your opening hand. Raises interest by 4. And it applies sympathy. Interesting. You can activate an opener effect as the first card played each turn.
I can see the wisdom in that.
I know, right? So listen, come by my office soon. We'll take chaos in our hands, and we'll squeeze it and smother it and crush it, Sylvia. We'll crush it. It'll be fun, I promise.
Okay. Increase them in merchant customers. I don't know what that does. Like, I don't know if there's something that specifically targets a type of customer or not. Shadow Step has increased loot drops, and the ingredients cost less. That's the important part. Increased relationship again with Muck Tuck, so it looks like it's Muck Tuck Day. First we travel. There's Luna's marketing. Mint. We go to Mint. Ooh. Mushroom Mire Floor. And we got more Ghost Light Blooms. Very nice. Some Warg Pheromones. Do those not have any bad sides? I thought they did. Interesting. Fungus. Miasma Spores. 6 blue and 18 green. And then 20 blue and 10 green. Interesting. And then... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this might work. Because if I put 5 of these in there and then a certain number of these, I could probably get a balance between green and blue easy with these 2 ingredients. And red and blue. All right, let's see here. Right, yes. That's 30, and then, what is that, 12? So I'd need 18 to finish off the blue side. Like, I have to worry about trying to get perfect balances and stuff, so. Okay. Oh, there's a second page. We also got 2 sacks of hive slime. Very nice, very nice. Gift. Unicorn horn. We are so in sync. Travel. Let's give everybody their gifts now. The quest was a success. Here are the spoils. And we got our eel. Our tin of red, green, and yellow eel. Accept. Gift. Fairy flower bulb. I humbly accept. You got anything I want? Oh. These are all new ingredients to me. Let's get one of each. Okay. Roxanne was gemstones, which is why we got the pixie gem. Oh, we can rank up Roxanne as well. So let's give her her gem and then rank her up. As you wish.
Business is booming, Sylvia. So much so that this little supply run has proven necessary. I'm perilously low on gemstones, so keep an eye out for all that glitters.
Ooh, taking a bite of food. Just what I need to read. Roxanne approaches a vendor stall that has cheap jewelry laid out on display. The merchant seems wary of Roxanne. He watches her closely, following her around the stall. Sylvia gets the impression that word has spread about Roxanne's potions con. She's not especially welcome in the marketplace. Roxanne, however, keeps her cool. She giggles and blushes and touches the merchant's arm lightly. A minute later, she's made her purchase. The merchant waves warmly after her as she exits the stall.
There, success! I should have everything I need. He even threw in a free pair of earrings. I'll have to remove the case, but the stones will be of use.
How did you do that? He warmed up faster than ramen on a fire rune.
I only turned on the charm a little, batted my lashes, laughed at his jokes. It works every time, whether you're buying or selling.
Oh, here's the new card. Disarm. Remove customer's shield. Situational, but very nice.
Okay, I'm not above trying that. And hey, speaking of flattery, I gotta say, I'm impressed. You're doing good work, Roxanne. Glad it's paying off.
Yes, I've made strides in a short time. And to think, I've done it all on my own.
You're a force of nature with such humility. Well, I'm sort of helping.
Well, I'm sort of helping, right? I mean, I'm not charging you rent or anything.
Bravo, Sylvia. I like a woman who seeks credit where credit is due. As for allowing me to stay in your cramped roach den after you dismantled my livelihood,
You dismantled that on your own, Roxanne.
I'm sure your medal is in the mail.
Fair enough. So, what's next for you? You gotta seize on your momentum, right? Have you thought about advertising?
Oh no, I'm afraid that would be a grave mistake. This little operation of mine isn't entirely legal, after all.
Huh?
Wait, what? Roxanne, you told me you were going legit.
I told you I was making use of my legitimate talents, and that's true. But this town and all its rules, it's positively tedious to do anything by the book.
Roxanne.
I'm a con artist. And you know, I've run some pretty marvelous rackets over the years.
Tell me more.
Ocean's Con wasn't your first.
Oh, far from it. I cut my teeth several years ago on a pyramid scheme. A literal pyramid scheme, mind you. We claimed to be erecting one in the heart of the capital city. Investors were lining up. When that racket got too hot, I set up in another town and read fortunes for a while. I traced the lines of my clients' palms, pouring honey in their ears, while helping myself to the contents of their pockets. I'm quite dexterous with the tale, you know. By the time anyone caught on, I'd moved on to card games, counterfeiting, even a bit of light blackmail to keep things interesting.
My goodness, Roxanne.
You have a heart attack? You're some kind of criminal mastermind.
Why, thank you. But I'm telling you, Sylvia, I've reformed. I'm barely doing anything wrong this time.
Probably just enchanting without a permit.
However, to operate a business in this town, you're required to secure a business license.
I know all about it. It's not really such a hassle.
Easy for you to say. You were able to take the shortcut. Anyone with a degree from an accredited college is automatically issued a license to operate a business here. It's all part of some initiative to attract so-called talented people to Rafta. Everyone knows you recently obtained your degree. You tend to bring it up every 5 minutes.
not sure that's true.
I think she's only
Whereas
ever brought it
I've
up like
never had
twice.
that particular opportunity.
All right, so the shortcut isn't an option for you. What's the normal procedure like?
Well, I'd have to pay a fee, submit some paperwork, and pass an exam of some sort.
Is that all? That doesn't sound so bad.
Are you certain? It all sounds perfectly tedious to me. Anyway, what's the point? If I get caught cutting corners, I'll just move on to the next racket.
I don't want you to
I
leave.
don't want you to leave, Roxanne. I'm beginning to enjoy your company.
I knew you'd get attached, but so quickly? You have a point, though. It would be interesting to see what might develop in my life. If I weren't forced to pull up stakes and move on every few months. All right, I'll do it. I'll get my license. And I'll look good doing it.
I should probably warn you, nobody looks good in their license photo.
Nonsense. The trick is to elongate your neck, smile with your eyes, and threaten the photographer with bodily harm.
And threaten the photographer with bodily harm. Alright, well, there's that. Now I'm going to skip Luna for now. We're going to go over to Saffron. Gift. Berry. Berries and cream. And then we'll go to Muktuk. Muktuk got a rank up. Okay. Look at us ranking people up. Gonna get halfway through some of these people before I even get to the frickin' second competition. Or, like, yeah, second competition. We'll still gift and then hang out. I don't know what's actually cheaper. It's probably the River Calamari, yeah? And then we'll rank up. The fire can wait a while.
I can see it in your eyes, Sylvia. You wish to know if I have made progress. You wish to know if the great work nears completion. Sadly, the answer is no. Your dear Muktuk is in a rut.
What's the problem? Maybe I can help.
That is good of you, but my difficulty, it is metaphysical in nature. At this stage in my pilgrimage, the ancestors should bellow, filling my muscles with resolute purpose. Instead, whisper, gesture, and I find myself unsure how to proceed.
You can't rush genius.
You can't rush genius. Isn't that what you said before?
Wise words, Sylvia. Wise words. The ancestors, they offer guidance when they are ready, and not before. And yet, I find I cannot sit idle while I await clarity. Perhaps seeking beauty in the world at large shall kick something loose. Hey! It is decided. A change of scenery is called for. Quest for inspiration. Let us away!
Away!
And here we are, in the bosom of nature's beauty.
I do like that they added a little bit of echo there. At the sound of Muktuk's booming voice, birds take flight, scattering into the air. Muktuk seems pleased by this. He notes where the birds originated, then approaches them now abandoned
See
trees.
there, cradled gently between the branches. The bird's nest is a marvelous thing. It serves a purpose, a crucial one. That purpose informs everything about its construction, from the materials used to its very shape. Yet, there is room for flourish, for creative expression. See how how no two nests are precisely alike. See the subtle variations employed. In that protean gap between form and function, purpose and playfulness. That is where we see art.
I went to meet the bird who used tinsel in her nest. Very festive.
Quite so. A daring choice. And it glitters so prettily, not unlike your eyes when they catch torchlight. Oh, forgive me for being mawkish. Something about this forest biome. It sets one's mind to flights of fancy.
I think that's
We
the
do not
first
have such
direct
flora where I
flirt
come
back that
from.
we've gotten, other than maybe
Really?
Mint,
Trees?
which
Oh, we have trees,
makes
but they
sense.
are solitary, barren things. The harsh, wintry climate of my homeland does
Sorry
not
about the
allow
wait.
for such
Making the
burdens.
dinner. I see. No wonder you're so scantily clad.
No wonder you're so scantily clad. Not that I'm complaining.
It is
Yep.
certainly hot here, and I feel warmer still when you are near. But this is why we travel, why we leave the safety of
That
home.
pose is so
Things we
dumb.
would
The like
otherwise
smug, I
not
just
choose
delivered the
must
greatest line ever face.
For even the wildest of imaginations is limited by our context and our experiences. The broader your horizons, the bolder your imaginings become.
It can get lonely, though. Being an outsider. Being so far away from home.
I know well of what you speak, for even in a land of immigrants, Muktuk is a curiosity. But this is why, as I have said before, we must know our own worth. Where others might falter, we as working artisans determined to leave our mark on a strange land must put our best selves forward. And if in our heart of hearts we hold some doubt, we do not show it. Instead, we show confidence and unshakable bravado.
Alright, bravado. Applies bravado for 2 turns. Applies 3 additional interest whenever a card is played. Interesting.
Fake it till you make it, right?
But hey, how are you feeling about your project? You seem super inspired by that nest.
A wondrous sight it was. Yet, in truth, I think it could have been better. The execution was interesting, but there was something deeply derivative in the conception.
Harsh, but fair.
Alas, it is ever so. Other artists with their own flaws and foibles can only ever offer so much. Still, my mood is improved. I am happy to have spent this time in nature. And, most assuredly, to have spent it with you.
Alrighty. And then we gave Muktuk a gift, and then we need to hang out with Muktuk because it's Muktuk's favorite holiday. Alright. I did saffron, so we go to Quinn. We give Quinn a slime. We buy some ingredients from Quinn while we're here. Gift. Some of this. I could get used to this. And there's a rank up for Quinn. We can also expand with this eel, so let's just submit that real fast. You'll learn to part with it. Let me do my thing. That'll be in stock tomorrow. Let's shop and then do the rank up. Okay. I need to take into account how many I have of the things I'm about to buy. I think buying some imp stool is a decent idea. Let's buy 3. I also have to remember I have to get that upgrade from Saffron, which I kind of forgot about again. Let's buy a couple of these. And then I don't want more of the cubic oozes right now. Let's... Because some of this is about buying stuff that I feel like I'll use more of. Like, I feel like I'm going to use more sack of hive slimes. I've been using a lot of glass ore because it's an individual of blue. And then, let's see. Let's just buy one more of these. I need these for some upgrades, so I'm going to buy all of them. It's a 40 and a 20. What was the, It was green and blue. Interesting. I think I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? I have 0 of these. So I should probably buy... No, I'm gonna wait. I'm not brewing right now. I'm not about to brew. I want to upgrade that shop space first, and then I'll maybe come back and buy some stuff. We've got that lost puppy look.
You know I like to live dangerously. But this is a whole new level. Walking into the monster-laden woods alongside my stalker.
Stalker?
Oh gosh, my choice is so fast. My goodness, hello. I want this. Thank you. I'm just using you is apparently the option here.
Using you. Good ingredients are so hard to find.
I respect
Excuse
that.
me.
I suppose I could leave, but then you'd be all alone in the woods.
Nah, don't leave. That'd be dumb. We just got here. And I'm not the type to quit till I get what I'm after. Consider yourself warned, I guess.
There's a haggling tip in there somewhere. Don't quit when things are difficult.
That's sort of trite, though. I'd be more likely to tell you not to quit while you're ahead. When your opponent is backed into a corner, when you can see their soft,
What is that big
exposed
golden loop?
underbelly,
What is that attached to? The
don't
ball?
let up.
Or is
Pour
that
on
his
the pressure
necklace?
instead.
Pressure. Draw 3 cards. Discard any of the 3 that do not raise interest. Interesting.
Brutal. But whatever gets the job done. And actually, speaking of jobs, shouldn't we leave the forest to the heroes?
Heroes are like sledgehammers. And sometimes, you need a shiv.
Why?
Be
Ay,
quiet,
ay, ay.
and scare away the monsters.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Quinn and Sylvia pass time in silence. Quinn gives off their usual air of indifference. But despite Quinn's casual stance, their eyes are sharp with purpose. Quinn rifles through bushes, kicks over rocks, sniffs mushrooms, and hisses at some adorable woodland creatures.
Maybe I could help. If I knew what you were looking for.
I'm just
Hi,
looking for
Edwin.
something new. Anything different from that same old crap. I swear, if that smiling twit with the hammer brings me one more slime.
You wanted to get me alone, huh?
Oh, you wanted to get me alone, huh? You don't need an excuse.
What's for the plan for tomorrow, by the way?
Strike you as the indirect type. I wanted you here. in
I've
case
been
there was
debating
any
that.
trouble.
Am I the muscle again?
Not exactly. Oh, what's that old saying? You don't have to outrun the blood-crazed carnage beast.
I'll finish this and I'll tell you what I've
just
been
have
thinking.
to outrun the person standing next to you.
Quinn? Am I here as bait?
Sylvia, I'm wounded. If you were bait, I'd hide your broom in the bushes and slash your tendons. Obviously.
Where is my broom?
I'd say see you soon. But I'm pretty sure your funeral's gonna be closed casket.
Don't you dare leave me here!
Oh, I'm just playing. You're sorta cute when you're overwhelmed with terror.
Oh no, we're getting into the spot where they're all flirting with
Wailing,
us.
Crying.
I wasn't
Sick and
crying.
moving my dinner.
Oh well.
Boy is
There's
starting to try and
always
sniff it.
tomorrow.
So what level am I at for those two now? I can go check that real fast. Hi, buddy. Hey, pal. You are not allowed on the desk, buddy. You know that. All right. Custom orders turn in. This guy. Ship. Unlocked Sid. Oh, we're getting a cutscene.
So many feathers. I wonder if owls ever go bald.
That was an entrance.
You are one talented witch.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
I'm traveling in style these days. Makes it easier to avoid nosy journalists without having to duck into random shops. Although I'm awfully glad I ducked into yours. The potion you sent me was out of this world.
I'm glad you liked it.
Did I ever? My vocal cords are still thrumming with energy. I even mesmerized a heckler in the middle of my set. I feel like I could take on a monster.
Maybe you should put that to the test. I hear the guild is recruiting.
And do you think I have what it takes to go out there and be a hero? I'm not sure. Making music is my calling. It's who I am. But I'll admit, the idea has me intrigued. I'm Sid, by the way. I should have introduced myself before.
Nice to meet you officially, Sid. Although, I suddenly can't shake the feeling that I know you from somewhere.
Well, you might, actually. My stage name is Sidriel.
Wait, no. Are you the Sidriel? Superstar singer Sidriel?
One and the same. But keep it under wraps, if you don't mind. Trying to keep a lower profile these days.
You're doing a good job. I don't think I ever would have seen through your disguise.
Funny to think of this look as a disguise. This is the real me. From my point of view, Sidriel feels more like the disguise. My usual look is calculated for mass appeal. Bottle blonde hair, lip gloss, and a very reasonable number of piercings. Turns out, left to my own devices, I've got a freak flag that needs to be flown. The fact that people don't recognize me is a nice bonus.
And the guy you were avoiding the other day...
A paparazzo chasing a rumor. Thanks to you, he didn't get a good look at me. So for now, I'm flying under the radar. I get the enjoyment of playing music for the Heroes Guild. Without the pressure that comes from being known, I guess.
Well, your secret is safe with me.
I had a feeling, Sylvia. You just got one of those faces.
Okay.
Your gift was so thoughtful. I didn't like the idea of lying to you after that. You should come by the guild hall sometime.
I didn't expect to go straight into this.
Until then, stay cool.
Okay. Sid is unlocked now. That's awesome. What I was going to say is the plan for tomorrow, most likely you're just going to cancel game. Or people talk. Oh, that's not on the right side of the screen. Okay. Well, thankfully it shouldn't have showed anything sensitive. The plan for tomorrow, you know, I'm going to, just so that I don't accidentally do that again. Cool. It was in streamer mode. Very nice. All right. I have moved things. We're probably just gonna cancel game. It gives me a chance to like sit down and actually do some prep tomorrow. Because I had brain blasts about the upcoming arcs, but both of the things that I want to do require like actual big time preparation. So I might like hang out and chat and sit there and prep a game. But we're probably not going to play tomorrow. So we're probably not going to play tomorrow, and then we're probably not going to play on the week of the... We're probably not going to play on the 9th. But we'll play on the 2nd, is kind of the plan. Because on the 9th is when me and Rowan move. I think. If I remember all the dates correctly. We'll either be moving, that's the words, or we'll have been moved and we'll be setting up. I don't remember which it is. I think it's that, like, time frame, though. In that, like, set of days. That's the only custom order I had. Excuse me. So now Sid is available, and it looks like Sid, the Bardic hero.
Hey, Sylvia, you found me. I was hoping you would, because I've got news. Big news. Momentous, life-changing news. How's that for hype? My manager would be so proud.
I'm definitely curious.
I'll cut right to it. I've been thinking about how supercharged I was on your potion, and about how you said that I might have what it takes to be a hero. So I decided to give it a shot. I've officially joined the Heroes Guild.
Hey. Won't you miss singing?
Don't you miss making music? I thought that was your calling.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not giving that up. Not for anything. The heroing is more of a side gig. It might seem completely disconnected from my music career, but that's not really true. All of the most popular songs are about heroic exploits, after all. You have to figure that having a few exploits of my own will help me connect with the material. Help me sell the emotion behind it.
What about romantic
What about
exploits?
romantic exploits? Any plans there?
Well, I'm single at the moment. Guess I'll have to see who catches my eye, won't I? Assuming I have time for that sort of thing. Banter aside, I've got to keep my skills sharp. Baptiste still wants me playing here as much as possible, and it took some work to convince him that I could swing both responsibilities at once.
How'd you win him over?
Same as always. I made my case. In the form of a song. The guild's got a singer, a real go-getter. The show's so great, but they'd be better if she were a hero. So come on, won't you let her? Once he started humming that to himself, I knew I had him. Maybe that's a lesson you can use. The surest way to win people over is with a little jingle.
My goodness. Apply jingle. Oh, jingle's one of the cards that was needed for that combo I was just looking at, I'm pretty sure. Because the idea is that you make the cards cost like 0 patience, and then it's like an infinite draw cycle, if I remember correctly. So it's about like drawing, getting the cards to cost 0, not gaining interest, but gaining percent. And yeah, that's what's supposed to
Keep
happen.
it in mind
It's a
for
lot,
my own
but
song and dance.
Good. After all, merchants are performers too. At least, the good ones are. I'm glad you dropped in on me, Sylvia. And I hope you'll keep me in mind for all your heroing needs. I'm green, but I'm eager. Oh, and I'm affordable too.
Now that's music to my ears.
okay. So now we have our second adventurer. Speaking of which, Mint is available. We have not sent Mint out on an adventure. But you like bugs. Heck yeah, awesome gift. And there's a rank up already. Nice. So I guess we'll do that rank up. This is gonna be another stream where I've gone through like 1 or 2 days.
So, do I look any different? Because you're talking to a woman who's fought monsters and lived to tell the tale.
Sid? Amazing! Tell me more.
Hook Day. It's the first rule of bardic storytelling. Start with a strong opening act.
Opening act. It's an opener trigger. Apply warming up for 3 turns. If opener, also apply primed. Warming up raises interest by 5 at the start of a customer's turn. Customer cannot gain shield. That's pretty good. Next card played costs 1 less patience. Okay.
That would work for selling potions, too. But don't leave me wondering, what's it been like, starting out as a hero?
You know, in some ways, it's just exactly how the songs and stories describe it. And yet, somehow, it's not at all what I was expecting. Come on, I promise I'll tell you all about it. But let's walk while we talk.
Ooh, where are we going?
This spot looks safe enough.
In the
We
forest.
better not go any farther. I'm reasonably sure I could protect you in a pinch, but better not put it to the test so soon.
I feel safe with you, and it might be fun to see you in action.
If that's the key to impressing you, I'll try to find a slime to kick around.
That sounds too easy. The way I heard it, you've vanquished a few monsters already.
Is that what I said? Because monsters might have been overstating things a little. But there were rodents with insectoid eyes and spitting songbirds. And the flower said some very hurtful things.
And the flower
Guess
said some
most of the
very
creatures I've
hurtful
encountered
things.
so far were less monsters than pests.
Oh, sounds like some of my
Sounds like
customers.
customers. They're not lethal, but they'll ruin your day if you let them.
Present company excluded, I hope. But you're right to see the similarities. There's a common link between adventuring and entrepreneurship. In either case, you gotta be bold. I'll admit I've got a whole new appreciation for heroes. I'd always sort of pegged the ballads as hyperbolic. But when you're out here and your blood is pumping, it all feels pretty epic.
Think you'll write a ballad of your own?
You know? Maybe. I'm not sure there's anything new to be said about the life of a hero, but I'll keep an open mind. For now, though, I'm plenty busy.
Yeah, me too. I should probably be heading home.
I'll walk you back, just in case there are any of those creepy-eyed chipmunks around.
That's totally something a hero would say. I think you're getting the hang of it already.
You know something, Sylvia? I think you might be right.
I think it went well too. I think Fallout went really well this last Sunday. I think I kind of already put into practice my maybe I should be doing something else instead of just taking notes and doing stuff. Because I am well aware that I have the tendency to take over a game sometimes. And I think that me not speaking up as much. Whereas I did miss out on being like, hey, I am going to be scavenging while doing stuff. I still did get to do stuff. And I got some scavenge, which is always nice. Materials, always good. But I think the fact that I rolled well enough that things didn't happen to my character, but there was still interesting things happening with other characters too, and I think that was good. It was good propulsion to do stuff. Now, I could hang out with Sid, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to send Sid out on an adventure because Sid needs the experience. Okay. I don't know what Sid's stats look like right now. Sid starts at level 7, has great mana, but terrible health. Okay, cool. 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can finish off any of the adventures without mana potion. Oh, you also have a tolerance of 5. So that makes up for the terrible health as well. What's that do? 1, 6, 13. 13 plus 14 is 27. Okay. And then at this point, I can just do sight enhancers for better loot. Because I don't need to do the mana potion to get the job done. Which is kind of epic. Oh, I could speed potion. Oh, this also takes 4 hours. So I could speed potion to get this done in 1 hour. I think I'm going to do it. Ooh, this costs 200. But it's going to guarantee, like, new ingredients. And I think I have the money to do this and the thing, right? I should double check. I keep forgetting when it's sink or swim, I swim. Oh, I don't have enough to do that. And okay, so new plan. Fun that our first instance of chem use was accidental. I do think that that was really funny. I also think it was great to be able to scavenge like materials directly for Val's character during that whole encounter. I'm not brewing, right? I have 2 more hours on these guys. Oh, no, never mind. They are done. Do those just finish up overnight? Is that a thing that I didn't pay attention to? And then that became greater with no modifiers. Oh, and I got the bonus star. Very nice. Equipment. Okay, did I get the extra star here? That's the question. I did. Cool. We have all our potions for the competition. Alright, so now I can focus on trying to brew some of these other guys that are interesting. Because I need... What was it? I need this and this for different things. I'm just proud that I was able to do some good environmental storytelling with a low prep. Yes. Yeah, I think that it was a good session just kind of in general. I think this one's technically better for me. For my head. 2, 1, or 1, 1, 2. Let's get rid of these. We're not going to need any C, we're not going to need any E. Do I have any blue, like 24? I don't think I do. Also, wait a second. I thought I saw something that made it through the filter with some purple in it. Maybe I just made that up in my head. I might have just seen this and got confused. Man, I have nothing that's like higher blue except for like the one pure blue thing I have, which is rough. Okay. Let me think here. There was... this for 12. This for 18. So I'd need to get to 48. That would be the perfect balance for it. That divided in half is 9. There's nothing that I have that's like 9 each. I was trying to think if I could do anything to get a couple more potions out of this. $18 times 2 is 36? 34. I think it's 34. Time to pull out the calculator. 18 times 2 is 36. Okay. So if I pull these back, right? Hello. I would like to... Whatever. And I grab one of these out. That brings me to 42 here. 42... divided by 2. Yeah, sorry. 42 divided by 2 is 21. So the thought was do this so that it's 60. Which means I need to get 30. Which means I need 6 red, 6 green. Which I could do easily with that. Just like this. I guarantee the tier up. I guarantee I got some good stuff going on here. Do I get any... Oh yeah, I get bonuses and no whammies here with these ingredients. Let's just do a nice brew without doing that. And then here... What's the thing that I haven't brewed yet that I might need? Thunder Tonic, I think is the... It's either the Thunder Tonic or the Drowsiness Cure. No, I just made the Drowsiness Cure. Shadow Tonic. What? Do I have nothing? I don't have anything with purple in it. So there's no way I have anything that's just purple and green. I need to do some adventuring for ingredients with purple in them, I suppose. Slash purchase some. I could try and... I think I have to brew... Do I... Just remember, do I have to brew one of every potion for this game? One of every tier of potion in this game? Make a lot of money and have it in my inventory. Wait a second. I think that people got this from an older version of the game. Because if we notice that this percentile is lower than this percentile, I think in an older version of the game, when you finish the first competition beating Roxanne, I think you immediately got big bucks from getting the 10,000 from beating Roxanne. And then I think they patched that out, and but people kept the achievement. It frustrates me. I can't just like rewind to an old version of the game to proc that. I mean, I could, I just don't know how to. Appetite for business, big boss fan, craft 300 potions, which is a lot, but we'll get there. 100 ingredients, craft tier 6 potion. I think it's down here. That one we're about to do. Fully upgrade the store. Max relationship with 3 characters in one playthrough. Make all tier 6. Okay, I don't need to worry about the lower tiers, just the tier 6. And then this is max the relationship with 10 characters in one playthrough. That's going to be interesting. All right. We're back. Okay. Wait. Allows our hero to retrieve more... I don't have purple. So I guess the Thunder Tonic is probably our best bet. 1 green, 1 blue, which is B and D. Let's just do this. Okay. Okay, I don't know why the potions pop up in this thing. You can't put potions in here. Okay. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. That's what? 40 and 20. So I'd need 20 more here. Do I have like a green 4? Or... And then these should counter... Oh, yeah. Well, price-wise, they should counter each other unless I have a thing. This would just be a common recipe. If I go buy 2 more moss berries and 1 more salamander tongue, serpent slippery tongue, I can brew this. Before I do that though, because I keep forgetting to do it, we're gonna go to Saffron. I'm trying to get prep done before I finish stuff here. We're gonna carpentry. We're gonna upgrade our shop front because I want to put up more potions for sale at one time. Because now we can customize and we can come over to our store shelves, and I have some tonics to sell, I think, so I'll put that there. I wish I could do something with these makeshift shelves. I don't actually... there was nothing to customize down here, right? Yeah, because if I click like floor or wallpaper, it takes me back up. So I think that customize button is useless until I get... I think there's the basement cauldron expansion, and that's what that is really supposed to be for. Okay, so brew. Oh, I never did check out my new mushroom. Oh, wait, no, not brew. Because I have 175 left. I need to get 2 moss berries, 1 slippery serpent's tongue. Shop. Let's buy 4 of these. No. Stick to the 2. I was like, let's buy more. No, I should stick to what I got so that I can make sure to afford what I need. Thankfully, this is only worth 5. This is flesh. I don't know if anybody likes flesh. I should buy a couple more of these, though. And a couple more of these since I can barely afford it. Now that dinner is ready, I can actually that mystify. Alright, we'll probably get through one of those before stream is over, because I'm going to finish stream up after I do a couple more things on stream. I don't even know if I'm going to finish this day. It's probably going to be another, like, one-day wonder stream. We're in a part of the game that's so dense right now. It's a little rough. This game is just a dense game in general, but I'm hoping to get to a part where it goes faster. So this one likes normal potions. We'll use those for adventuring. We'll use these for selling. And then I need to keep one of those. And then that one's for tonics, so we'll sell. Oh, I can fit 5 potions on this shelf when I upgraded it? I don't think I processed that. We'll sell this common fire tonic. We'll put one of these, or we'll put one of these tonics on display. And in fact, just to make sure I have them, I'm gonna set the potions I need aside on the showcases, just to make sure I keep them around. We'll just sell these all these ice tonics. And we'll maybe... Oh, no, you know what? No. We won't sell those ones. I immediately went for the cheaper ones. Those are the ones I should use for adventurers. These are the ones I should be selling. I set one aside for the thing, so... In GM, if players are overly cautious and prone to analysis paralysis, throw a combat that the players weren't prepared for to show they can handle themselves in surprise situations as much as thoroughly prepared ones. Yeah, for sure. I think that's a good... If you have hesitant players, that is a really good tip. That's the word I'm looking for. We'll put in one more of these and one more of these. Oh, I'm in the wrong cauldron for what I was just trying to do. What do I do here then? I just need to make them equal. So whatever I put in, I have to make sure I can even it out. So I could do one of these and one of these. And I get 6 potions back. But I have nothing that's a perfect even green and blue, right? Not a 1 that's a perfect even green and blue. Yeah. So. And then I was going to put in a cactus. And a wheat stalk. Right, because I have this one going for 2 hours? Yes. Brew. Okay. We got our potions brewing. Yeah. I think that, like, putting your players in positions that they're not expecting gets them to want to do things. So I think that's a good rule of thumb for that reason. Okay, we're going to get one more achievement, and then I think we're going to be done with stream today. We're prepped up to start selling next stream, and that's probably what we'll open up stream with. And then I'm going to plan on hanging out with Muck Tuck for a 2-hour segment to get him, because it's his favorite holiday. But it's hot, and like I've said multiple times, this game really taxes the brain power sometimes. But we're going to get one achievement real fast. So we're going to save game here. Confirm. I don't think I'm going to redo anything. Return. And then we're going to travel to Luna. And we're going to gift a bug. I think I see what you were going for. All right. That didn't give us any friendship up, but we gave Luna a bug. And that's what's important. Okay, I am going to go and give Luna an actual gift. It's come up before, but Matt very much promoted a heavy strategic thinking from his parties. He's very old school wargamer style in that way. It's great to watch happen, but it does come at the cost of his players expecting to have to strategize through everything. That's not what I wanted to click, actually. That is very true. Settings, turn to title. I do feel like that is a constant thing that I've seen. With his gaming style, is that it is kind of like his games, I wouldn't say you have to, but it heavily benefits from heavy strategy when you do his combats. Luna. Potionomics, go. Luna likes fruit. I've also just processed that I think travel Luna. I think I've been giving frickin' Saffron fruit too, because I've been giving Saffron the Fayberry, and I think Saffron's been liking it. Hold on, I've got to get a pic of this. And there's a rank up, so maybe we'll do the rank up and then finish the day. I do want to see what this marketing does. Temporarily increase the price of potions that taste good. Temporarily increase the base price of enhancers. And temporarily increase the price of poison cures. Interesting. This one's more specific than... feels more specific than the enchantments. So that's going to be interesting to figure out. Let's rank up Luna real fast, and then we'll get going.
Tell me more about yourself. I'm curious.
Oh, sure. I have a copy of my CV that you can take with you. It lists everything. Degrees, internships. It basically starts in kindergarten and keeps going.
That's good information to have.
Information to have if we're going to do business together.
I know, right? You get it.
But I'm also curious about you as a person. What's your story?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, where to begin?
Well, are you new to town?
Oh, yes. I've only been here a few months. I'd been working for a big marketing firm on the mainland, and I was really good at it. But I wanted to branch out and do my own thing. Spread my wings a little, you know? And there's no better place for that than Rafta. I don't have to tell you that, though, do I? We're both here to find success on our own terms. I confess I know quite a bit about you. I do my homework on potential clients, you see.
Ooh, my very own
My
stalker.
very own stalker. I like it.
Sylvia, don't tease me, I'll blush. I only did some light digging. It's good business sense to know who I'm going to be working with. But more than that, I think of marketing at its best as a tool for elevating worthy people and ideas. You might not be the most lucrative or stable client I could pursue,
Hard to argue with that.
but you have so much potential for success, Sylvia. You've got skill and ambition, and from what I can tell, you like what you do. If I can help give you a boost towards success, then I feel like I'm using my own talents for good, and maybe even having a positive impact on your life.
That's refreshingly big-hearted.
Oh, don't be fooled. I can be a total mercenary when I need to be. But I'll work hard for you, Sylvia, if you'll let me. I'll even give you more pointers in case they're helpful. For instance, as young business owners, we have stressful lives. But keep in mind, stress doesn't have to be a bad thing. You don't have to let the anxiety of the job sweep you away. You can lean into it and ride it like a wave instead.
Lean into it. Raise interest by 3 for every 5 points of current stress level. Discard 1 card at random.
A
Interesting.
positive spin on stress? I like that.
Helping people see things in a new light is all a part of the job. And I'm good at what I do. I mean, just look at that CV, Sylvia. It's a thing of beauty.
Okay. We've given our gifts. We've ranked up the people we can. The only things left would be, I can't do it now, to send these people out. I just processed that I spent like all my money, so is to send these people out on adventures, which I cannot do now. Because it's going to cost too much. I don't even think I could send you to the Enchanted Forest, could I? Oh, correction. I could send Mint to the Enchanted Forest. It's only going to take one. None of these do anything for you. I like to do a sight enhancer on Sid too. I mean, I could. Let's do this and see what happens. Okay, I do not have. I don't think. I think Sid. The other one costs 200, but I don't have a discount for Sid. I doubt Sid costs 13 to go to the Enchanted Forest. Yeah, 25. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna mess around with Sid after this, I think. Alright. But I think that's where we're gonna end stream for today. Is we're gonna save here. We've done all of our gifting, all of that stuff. Next time we'll sell, and then we'll send more people out on adventures. Yeah, so we'll sell, send more people out on adventures. I'm hoping that when we sell for this time, I think the more potions we have on display, I don't think we sell all of them. I think we just sell most of the potions that are out on display on a thing, unless there's boosts. Which maybe the increase in merchant customers is a boost to how many customers we'll get. So we'll sell through all of these. I don't know. But I do think that that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow, I'm either going to Horizon, most likely. out of the 2 games that I'm already achievement hunting. Or we might do the whole bingo hunt thing that I talked about. I might pick a game and see if I can get that set up. I've been thinking about how I would set that up in the setup, and it would require me to move some stuff around to make it all fit. So we'll see. I might not get that done this week, but I do want to work on getting that ready to be set up. I might stack the 3 things on the bottom, especially because they don't work half the time, sadly. But yeah, I do think that that's going to be it for today. And I will see you tomorrow, Fred, for some more stream, most likely. And then, yeah, that'll be it. If you're watching this on YouTube and you've made it this far, you obviously like something about the vibe. So consider dropping a like and a subscribe. But that's going to be it for today, guys. See you next time. Bye.